Hi, my name is Elizabeth Blosfield. I'm the Deputy Editor for Carrier Management, and I'm here at ITC in Las Vegas talking to insurers about the conference's theme, Wonderland of Possibilities, and what they see ahead for the future of insurance. Well, I'm excited to be talking to you because I know you have great expertise in this topic, and I'm talking a lot about agentic AI at this conference. I'm curious how you're seeing that transform insurance.
Yeah, it's really, really interesting to see, because I think the thing is with AI, a lot of people are thinking, oh, there's this new thing, I need to, use it somehow, but they often don't know how to use it. It's almost like eating an elephant, so to speak. You need to, in order to work out how it's going to transform the business, it's best to do it in little bits, little bites. And I think that's where agentic AI is really coming to the fold, because it's really taking small use cases that an agent can do that maybe a human is doing at the moment. Especially with insurance, it's so that there's such a prevalence of unstructured data, and within unstructured data, basically AI is really good for taking in, reading all of that, and essentially doing those small kind of administrative tasks that would take a human typically quite a long time. So agentic AI, and especially agentic workflow, is in a platform like ours, is where you can kind of pick out those little use cases and chain them all together in a system like ours, which is orchestrating it. And then basically the more use cases that you identify, the more then you can plug those into the workflow, try and do as much automation as you possibly can.
Right, that creates so much more efficiency in insurance, which I'm sure is helpful. And then also, I'm curious how insurers can keep pace with all of this new technology, especially with risks constantly changing. Like, how can they stay on top of all of it?
Well, I guess come to conferences like this. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic, isn't it? It's probably the biggest, certainly our biggest one of the year, and probably the biggest one of the year for, lots and lots of other vendors as well. So we've seen lots and lots of carriers. It's a really well-intended, fast-known conference, and yeah, like, basically going out and looking at all of the different, there's an explosion of different products, especially using AI. So it must be fantastic for those carriers that are around these events.
Yeah, it's always an exciting conference. I love coming to Vegas, and yeah, this is the biggest one yet, so it's been great. Okay, so I'm also curious how insurers can employ AI responsibly, because I know there are a lot of considerations with transparency and compliance. So how can they handle all of that as well?
Yeah, I think one of the main things is just, I guess, awareness first of all. AI, you need to ask the right questions, train the models in a certain way, but I think the key thing is really around the auditing and of the decisions that it's making and how it's come to those decisions. So using them, especially that's in a platform like ours, that kind of auditing, logging every decision that the AI is taking and working out how it's arrived at that decision is really huge. It's a big important part of what we do.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And we've talked a lot about AI and kind of the future of insurance as a whole, but what's ahead for Send in particular? What are your goals over the next year or so?
It's basically it's all around that agentic AI piece. So we've got a great workflow platform that we're now plugging in more and more of those agents. I think the big thing as well that we're looking into is facilitation to allow our SI partners that are rolling out the Send product on our behalf, or our customers who want to take more and more initiative of building their own AI agents and utilizing that as well. So a big part of that is building a new kind of AI agentic development framework around that. So basically it's easy to create something, deploy that change, make it very easy to test, and then just basically building up a library of these agents. So that's our real focus.
Which character do you identify with most in insurance? Alice for her curiosity, the White Rabbit for speed, or the Cheshire Cat for strategy?
Well, I must admit, this probably answers.
I love it. Yes. That's great.
Yeah, I like that. I'm a kind of strategy project type person, so I think that's good. And probably the one thing that really, I'm from a county called Cheshire in England, so Cheshire Cat. So I saw that and thought, God, that's me.
That's great. It was meant to be that I asked you that question.
The second annual Risky Future Summit is available on demand. The go-to virtual event built for today's risk managers. This virtual summit will include expert discussion on transportation, commercial auto, climate change, cybersecurity, nuclear verdicts, and more. Unlock your potential with lessons from the best in the business. This exclusive event is hosted by Elizabeth Blosfield, Chad Hemingway, Andrea Wells, Alan Lehman, and Ezra Amaker. Visit riskyfuture.com to view the on-demand videos.
Insurance professionals work hard every day to keep people safe, but as technology transforms the industry, how can insurers protect not only their clients, but also shield themselves from ever-changing cyber risks? My name is Elizabeth Blosfield, and I'm the host of the Insuring Cyber podcast, a monthly look into how the world of cyber and the business of insurance are connected.